Good evening, NHS inductees and Clearview community. I am Blaine Galella, President of the National Honor Society. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the 2020-2021 Clearview Regional High School National Honor Society induction. The purpose of our induction ceremony is to induct new members into the Clearview Regional National Honor Society chapter. Each of these inductees has demonstrated high levels of scholarship, leadership, service, and character. Thank you for joining us for tonight's celebration. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
On the stage is one lighted candle, the candle of knowledge, representing the National Honor Society's torch, the symbol of the eternal light of knowledge. The membership of the Clearview Regional National Honor Society has been earned by the effective demonstration of the four qualities, held in the high esteem by the Society. 4 of our officers will review these qualities now. We will begin with Vice President Maria Wills.
Scholarship. Scholarship means a commitment to learning. A student is willing to spend hours in reading and study, knowing the lasting benefits of a cultivated mind. We should continue to learn even when formal education has ended, for education ends only with the end of life. Knowledge is one great element in life which leads to the highest success, and it can be acquired in only one way, through diligence and effort. Learning furnishes the lamp by which we read the past and the light which illuminates the future. Inductees have the charge to continually expand their world through the opportunities inherent in scholarship. Asif Durrani, our recording secretary, will now review the next pillar.
Service. Service can be described in various ways. In the routine of the day's work, many opportunities arise to help others. Willingness to work for the benefit of those in need, without monetary compensation or without recognition, is the quality we seek in our National Honor Society membership. We are committed to the idea of volunteering our time and abilities to the creation of a better tomorrow. Our NHS Treasurer, Isharit Sohal, will now review the next pillar.
Leadership. Leadership should exert a wholesome influence on the school. In taking the initiative in class and school activities, the real leader strives to train and aid others to obtain the same objective. The price of leadership is sacrifice, the willingness to yield one's own personal interests for the interests of others. A leader has self-confidence and will go forward when others hesitate. No matter what power and resources may exist in a country, they are ineffectual without the guidance of a wise leader. Leadership is always needed. Thus, to lead is a substantive charge to each one of our members. Our Senior Secretary, Martin Loxamano, will review the final pillar of the National Honor Society.
Character. Character is a force within each individual which distinguishes that person from others. It gives each one individuality. It is that without which no one can respect oneself nor hope to attain the respect of others. It is this force of character which guides one through life, and when once developed, grows steadily. Character is achieved and not received. It is a product of constant action, daily striving to make the right choice. The problem of character is a problem of self-control. We must be in reality what we wish to appear to others. By demonstrating such qualities as respect, responsibility, trustworthiness, fairness, caring, and citizenship, we may hope to prove by example that we value character.
It is our pleasure to now present the National Honor Society inductees for the 2020-2021 school year. Aidan Amato. Aidan is honoring Mr. Skalski. Christopher Anderson. Christopher is honoring Mr. Skalski. Maria Becker. Maria is honoring Miss Mizuka. Rebecca Benfield. Rebecca is honoring Miss Parr. Caitlin Barodin. Caitlin is honoring Miss Murphy. Marisa Borrelli. Marissa is honoring Mr. Ellis. Haley Brosovich. Haley is honoring Miss Woods. Anna Bruno. Anna is honoring Miss Guth. Julia Buck. Julia is honoring Miss Conklin. Jessica Buckley. Jessica is honoring Miss De Villasanta. Brendan Burke. Brendan is honoring Mr. Wernes. Riley Burns. Riley is honoring Miss Edwards. Jack Caldies. Jack is honoring Mr. McGinnis. Isabella Cale. Isabella is honoring Miss Long. Andrew Calhoun. Andrew is honoring Miss McGeehan. Adriana Careless. Adriana is honoring Mr. Matozo. Sarah Carson. Sarah is honoring Mr. Wernes. Doriana Castelforte. Doriana is honoring Miss Paoletti. Marissa Ciemny. Marissa is honoring Mr. Porter. Meghan Close. Meghan is honoring Mr. Bauer. Lillian Cloyd. Lily is honoring Miss Murphy. Kylie Cohen. Kylie is honoring Mr. Ellis. Cecilia Combs. Cecilia is honoring Mr. Richard. Gavin Corley. Gavin is honoring Miss Parr. Robert Counselor. Robert is honoring Mr. Land. Jarrett Craig. Jarrett is honoring Miss Berry.
Kaylee Cranstoun. Kaylee is honoring Miss McGeehan. Jonathan Culbertson. Jonathan is honoring Miss Coleflesh. Alyssa Curley. Alyssa is honoring Mr. Lizio. Luke Demiri. Luke is honoring Miss Parr. Henry Daniluk. Henry is honoring Mr. Mazzacchio. Michael DeFulvio. Michael is honoring Mr. Porter. Mark DeSimone. Mark is honoring Miss Heil. Sophia DiFabio. Sophia is honoring Miss Long. Francis DiPietro. Francis is honoring Miss Coleflesh. Brooke Downing. Brooke is honoring Mr. Wiseburn. Kaylie Eckert. Kaylie is honoring Miss Stats. Jason Eisen. Jason is honoring Miss Berry. Sarah Ferguson. Sarah is honoring Mr. Wernes. Lexi Forrest. Lexi is honoring Miss Stats. Natalie Franceschini. Natalie is honoring Mr. Matozo. Morgan Godomsky. Morgan is honoring Miss Good. Bradley Gallagher. Bradley is honoring Mr. Summers. Avery Goronsky. Avery is honoring Mr. Vitale. Robert Geringer. Robert is honoring Mr. Morano. Vittorio Gramaglia. Victoria is honoring Miss Colubral. Juliana Gazzardo. Juliana is honoring Miss Human. Rachel Guzzo. Rachel is honoring Miss Coleflesh. Victoria Hawks. Victoria is honoring Miss Coleflesh. Jacob Heggie. Jacob is honoring Mr. Wernes. Connor Heil. Connor is honoring Miss Woods. Allison Higgins. Allison is honoring Miss Kubicek.
Jessica Higgins. Jessica is honoring Miss Jones Daminger. Ian Hudak. Ian is honoring Mr. Ellis. Allie Irvine. Allie is honoring Miss Salvatore. Samantha Johnson. Samantha is honoring Miss Coleflesh. Chloe Jones. Chloe is honoring Mr. Weaver. Sarah Jordan. Sarah is honoring Miss Powell. Robert Kaufman. Robert is honoring Mr. Terry. Lacey Kaufman. Lacey is honoring Frau Coleflesh. Harmon Kaur. Harmon is honoring Miss Human. Megan Keeley. Megan is honoring Miss Capriati. Sean Keeley. Sean is honoring Dr. Maraca. Theresa Kierland. Theresa is honoring Miss Parr. Loni Kiss. Loni is honoring Miss Berry. Lauren Klineski. Lauren is honoring Mr. Porter. Ava Klumpp. Ava is honoring Miss Marandola. Athena Criticson. Athena is honoring Miss Gallagher. Matthew Krokenberger. Matthew is honoring Mr. Lafferty. Alex Kullbeck. Alex is honoring Miss Kelly. Madeline Legge. Madeline is honoring Miss Katz. Luke Lesman. Luke is honoring Mr. Vitelli. Jack Lutz. Jack is honoring Mr. Summers. Sophia Lutz. Sophia is honoring Miss Kelly. Natalie Mass. Natalie is honoring Mr. Morano. Lily Maxwell. Lily is honoring Mr. Porter. Hailey McCafferty. Hailey is honoring Mr. Deloach. Aiden McCullough. Aiden is honoring Miss Coleflesh.
Brooke McGuigan. Brooke is honoring Mr. Ellis. Autumn McKellar. Autumn is honoring Miss Sander. Hannah McStay. Hannah is honoring Miss Amadei. Madison Messenger. Madison is honoring Miss Kubicek. Cole Malofsky. Cole is honoring Mr. Porter. Zoe Milozewski. Zoe is honoring Mr. Porter. Mariana Maraca. Mariana is honoring Miss Conklin. Jared Morgan. Jared is honoring Miss Barrero. Mackenzie Moyer. Mackenzie is honoring Miss Stats. Carly Monholland. Carly is honoring Mr. Matoza. Megan Murta. Megan is honoring Miss Parr. Anaya Naeem. Anaya is honoring Mr. Ellis. Paige Nguyen. Paige is honoring Miss Kelly. David Nasola. David is honoring Mr. Matoza. Ashley Nota. Ashley is honoring Miss Conklin. Megan Ozales. Megan is honoring Miss Mazuka. Enes Ozturk. Enes is honoring Miss Willis. Kylie Parker. Kylie is honoring Miss Hughes. Gabriella Pivard. Gabriella is honoring Mr. Weaver. Isabella Penzone. Isabella is honoring Mr. Ellis. Alexandra Peterson. Alexandra is honoring Miss McGeehan. Caitlin Parada. Caitlin is honoring Miss Conklin. Bryce Prigmeyer. Bryce is honoring Miss Coleflesh. Carter Puckett. Carter is honoring Miss McGeehan. Connor Reagan. Connor is honoring Mr. Walk. Adam Ream. Adam is honoring Mr. Mariello.
Gianna Rita. Gianna is honoring Miss Nicholson. Shelby Ritterson. Shelby is honoring Mr. Porter. Noelle Roney. Noelle is honoring Mr. Morano. Andrew Rosenberger. Andrew is honoring Mr. Tweed. Natalie Rosenberger. Natalie is honoring Miss Orbello. Layla Savis. Layla is honoring Mr. Porter. Joey Schwartz. Joey is honoring Miss Mazuka. Cameron Shapley. Cameron is honoring Miss Murphy. Samantha Smallwood. Samantha is honoring Frau Coleflesh. Antonio Sparacio. Antonio is honoring Mr. Bergio. Dana Sursik. Dana is honoring Miss Zander. Ellen Stadelman. Ellen is honoring Mr. Weaver. Truman Steffen. Truman is honoring Mr. Lizio. Mira Switzer. Mira is honoring Miss Murphy. Carissa Samansky. Carissa is honoring Mr. Villasanta. Aspen Tabor. Aspen is honoring Miss Parr. Noah Terry. Noah is honoring Miss McGeehan. Madison Wagner. Madison is honoring Miss Paoletti. Sierra Van Leer. Sierra is honoring Mr. Weaver. Ryan Vasali. Ryan is honoring Miss Stats. Julianne Weiss. Julianne is honoring Miss Murphy. Ty Whalen. Ty is honoring Miss Powell. Madison Wilson. Madison is honoring Miss McGeehan. Aiden Wolf. Aiden is honoring Mr. Porter. Miranda Wurst. Miranda is honoring Miss Hughes. Caitlin Zacherka. Caitlin is honoring Miss Murphy.
In becoming an active member of the National Honor Society, inductees pledge the following. I pledge to maintain high scholastic standing, to hold as fundamental and worthy an untarnished character, to endeavor intelligently and courageously, to be a leader, and to give of myself freely in service to others. In doing so, I shall prove myself worthy of a place in the National Honor Society.
It is my pleasure to introduce the principal of Clearview Regional High School. Our principal is a graduate of Woodbury High School, a 1989 inductee to the Woodbury chapter of the National Honor Society. He graduated from Bloomsburg University of Pennsylvania with a Bachelor of Arts in History and a Bachelor of Science in Secondary Education. He completed graduate studies at Rowan University and Wilmington University. He taught history for several years at both Washington Township and Eastern Regional High School. At both schools, he enjoyed coaching track and football. In 2006, he enjoyed the Clearview regional community as an assistant principal in the high school. In July 2008, he was named high school principal. The students at Clearview appreciate his genuineness and the care and concern he demonstrates for our education. Mr. Brooks' kind and caring nature has become even more evident this past year as we all work through the trials of the current pandemic. Under his leadership, Clearview High School continues to achieve great things. Please join me in welcoming our principal, Mr. Keith Brooke.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us to celebrate this wonderful accomplishment. I am honored to have the opportunity to accept our inductees as new members of the Clearview Regional High School Honor Society and to congratulate them on their outstanding achievements in the areas of scholarship, leadership, character, and service. Before I speak about our students, I would like to thank the members of our faculty council who met for countless hours to review applications. Thank you for your time and dedication. And also our National Honor Society advisors, Mrs. Donnelly and Ms. Marandola. It takes a special energy and a high degree of commitment to be great National Honor Society advisors, and they certainly embody that for sure. Next, I thank all of our teachers and staff at both the middle and high school who challenge and inspire our students each and every day to reach new heights. Finally, parents and family members, you have been instrumental in helping to shape your son and daughter's lives, and I commend you for the outstanding job you're doing. Inductees, it is clear that each of you have made positive decisions and have excelled within the 4 pillars of the National Honor Society. Starting now, the challenge before you is to increase and strengthen yourselves in these areas through practice and experience. Being inducted into the National Honor Society is in no way the end. Rather, it is only the beginning of enjoying lives of incredible potential well beyond your high school years. Continue to hold yourselves to higher standards and be the driving force within your community to effect positive change. Always remember, honor is something that should never be compromised or forgotten. I encourage you to continue to make the right choices when no one is watching and uphold the high moral traits that you have lived by thus far. Members of the National Honor Society, I have every confidence that all the skills that earned you membership in this prestigious organization will serve you in your bright future. Congratulations on your induction.
It is my great pleasure to introduce to you our honorary faculty member of the Clearview National Honor Society. This year's honoree was selected by current NHS members among an elite group of nominees. Our honoree is a resident of Sewell, New Jersey, and member of the 2005 Clearview graduating class. After high school, he continued his schooling, earning his Bachelor of Arts in Radio, TV, and Film, and his Master of Arts in Education from Rowan University. In 2014, our honoree was hired as a Clearview full-time substitute teacher in our media program. In 2015, he was hired as a full-time Clearview English teacher. And in 2016, he went back to his roots and rejoined our media department as one of its teachers. Our honorary member has served as the assistant coach for the Clearview ice hockey and boys lacrosse team. He is a class of 2024's advisor, and you will hear his booming, enthusiastic voice as a PA announcer at Clearview sporting events, and has even gone viral on YouTube. His social media accounts keep the Clearview community informed of and laughing about all of this year's virtual events. Our honorary faculty member is not only well respected amongst his colleagues, he is revered by his students as passionate, witty, and as someone who gives great advice. This past October, our honoree celebrated his 1-year anniversary with his wife, Delia, who is also a teacher. Please join me in welcoming our Clearview National Honor Society honorary faculty member, Mr. Michael Walk.
Thank you, Martin, for that introduction. It's an honor to receive this nomination. I first want to thank Ms. Donnelly and Ms. Marandola for organizing this virtual ceremony. From the start, they were both determined to continue honoring our students and inductees, even with the current circumstances, and everything has turned out amazing. Thank you to our principal, Mr. Brooke, who is not only a fantastic leader for these young group of inductees, but for also allowing me to be creative and trusting me with every crazy idea I bring his way. The list of people I'm sharing this honor with, well, let's just say that unless these people wind up eating at every top pizza place in the greater Philadelphia area within the next week or so, I won't be listed with them again anytime soon. Inductees, I congratulate you on this prestigious honor and the countless hours of dedication you've put into getting here. And dedication is something that I would like to speak on and possibly lend some advice. My path to this point in time has been the furthest thing from normal you can ever imagine, and yours might be too. But believe me, that's okay. More than one person will tell you that life is full of unexpected hurdles. But my advice to you is learn how to move past those hurdles. And for me, I've done that through dedication. My first hurdle came when I lost a best friend to murder at the age of 19. And then another the same way when I was 32. In these low moments, I struggled to find a reason to move on, even with the simplest tasks. Until one day I asked myself, what if every act I do can be for someone? What if I dedicate my actions to my fallen friends? What if I dedicate my life to the people I love? And that's how I'll choose to move ahead. From getting out of bed in the morning to getting in one more rep in the weight room, studying harder and longer for a big test, if you dedicate these moments to the people you care about, would you be as likely to let them go? My father worked as a truck driver for UPS for 35 years of his life. He skipped lunches to make it to my hockey games. He worked overtime to buy me new equipment. He spent his weekends driving me wherever I asked. Every ounce of work ethic that's in me is dedicated to him. My mother worked as a lunch lady and a child care worker at our great Sewell school for nearly 20 years. She took money out of her own pocket to give kids an extra ice cream. She loved the kids who needed to be loved. She loved the kids who didn't want to be loved. She gave those kids every piece of her heart, even though they didn't know they needed it. My mother taught me how to love, and every loving bone in my body is dedicated to her. My sister is a teacher herself, but before that, she is a sister and she is a mother. I've watched her take care of my family when they needed it, while raising a young woman in my niece that I'm positive will do great things. The sacrifices that I make for my family are dedicated to her and her example. My wife is the strongest woman I know. We push each other every day to make sure we're doing the best we can. Every day I want to be better, and I dedicate that drive and ambition to be better to her. These are just some of the dedications I carry with me every day. the work ethic, the love, the sacrifice, the drive, the ambition are all fueled by the people I'm lucky enough to have in my life. I could go on for hours about these people, the dedications I make to them every day unknowingly, but instead I'll leave you with this. Some of you may not need these dedications. You just need hope. Hope that you can do better. Just need the belief. Someone that believes in you and the process you're going through. I graduated from Clearview in 2005, and when I came back in 2014, I carried with me a reputation that was not the greatest. A poor record of academics and conduct preceded me. I came into this building and I needed a chance. I needed someone to say yes. I needed someone to believe in me. And then he did. I dedicate this award to the man who restored my life at Clearview and never stopped in believing I could do great things. Mark Mazzacchio, this is for you. Thank you again, and congratulations, inductees.
Thank you to both Mr. Walk and Mr. Brooke for their participation in our ceremony and their inspiring remarks. We would also like to take this time to formally thank Mr. Walk, Mr. Mazzacchio, Martin Loxamana, and Jacob Gamber for their invaluable contribution to our induction ceremony. Without their commitment of skill, time, and dedication to the Clearview community, we would not have been able to bring this ceremony to you today. On behalf of the entire National Honor Society, thank you. Lastly, congratulations to our new National Honor Society members and welcome to the Clearview chapter of the NHS.